From the Miami Arena, the slam dunk competition set to get underway along with Rick Barry and Doug Collins. This is Bob Neal on All-Star Saturday Night. The judges for the slam dunk competition. We've already seen one of them in action earlier, and there he is in his business look. Dave Bing, we saw him in his recreation look in the Legends game. Bobby Jones. That's not, of course, Bobby Jones. That's Calvin Murphy. Bobby Jones is also one of the judges. Calvin Murphy didn't get a chance to win the game at the buzzer. There's Bobby Jones. Remember that Philadelphia championship team back in 1983. Bobby Jones played well in the Legends game. Jamal Wilkes. This guy's all showered and looking fresh as daisies now. 75 Rookie of the Year, Jamal Wilkes. And Nancy Lieberman-Klein, one of the greatest players in women's basketball history and a leader in the women's sports movement, also one of the judges tonight. And now here's the introduction of the contestants and Dave Axelson.
His outstanding dunking ability was displayed to the nation last year when he led Illinois to the NCAA Final Four, Kenny Battle. The leading scorer for the Charlotte Hornets, this guard used his 39-inch vertical leap to win a national high school slam dunk championship in 1985. Now his second pro season, Rex Chapman. The youngest player in the NBA at age 20, this 6'10" forward has turned heads with his powerful and acrobatic dunking style, representing the Seattle Supersonics, Sean Kemp. Coming into his own in his third pro season, averaging career highs in scoring, rebounds, and assists from the Chicago Bulls, Scottie Pippen. Representing the Sacramento Kings, a talented young guard whose explosive ability off the dribble makes him one of the most dangerous backcourt players in the league, Kenny Smith. This fine forward first served notice of his dunking ability as a senior at Louisville, leading his team to the 1986 NCAA championship. From the Miami Heat, Billy Thompson. Competing in his fifth Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship, his extraordinary scoring ability earned him the nickname the Human Highlight Film. The champion of the 1985 Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship from the Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins. Completing the field for the 1990 Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship is the defending champion, whose dazzling display of acrobatics and power dunking led to a record score of 148.1 points in last year's final. From the New York Knicks, Kenny Skywalker.
There's your defending champion. And now the order of competition in the first round was drawn earlier by the players, and here it is. Kenny Battle, Rex Chapman, Scottie Pippen, then Dominique Wilkins will be appearing fourth in that order, followed by Billy Thompson, Kenny Smith, Sean Kemp, and Kenny Walker, the defending champion, will go last. The rules: each participant will attempt 2 dunks in the first round, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. 1 substitute dunk is permitted. Each round is scored separately. Remember, competitors may replace 1 dunk per round, and a sudden dunk will break any tie. Each person would take 1 additional dunk. There's the prize money, exactly the same as the three-point shootout. $20,000, $10,000, $55,000, $25,000, and $1,000 for each of these competitors. And our first one out of the University of Illinois from Phoenix, Kenny Battle.
Well, I think, right now, Kenny Battle wants to get a dunk down. You didn't want to do too much on that first dunk, Rick. You want to get a good score posted, get yourself going. I think these guys that come out and do something real crazy on the first one either make or break themselves with the first dunk.
Yeah, well, you can see his action and competition there, but I'll tell you, Doug, the toughest one is the first one because the judges aren't warmed up either.
Well, he's warmed up.
Routine. How do you even describe those things?
Well, a little 360 left hand.
You see the fans voting. 8s, 9s, and 10s flashed up on the scoreboard. A moment will be the tabulation from our judges. There are 5 of them, as we told you before. There it is again.
The only thing he might have done is he started his turn before he actually had leaped. He didn't do the full 360 in the air.
It looked full to me. I'll give him a full 360. Well, about, what, a 358 maybe?
Yeah.
Our next competitor, remember, 2 dunks in the first round. Each competitor may replace one. So our next competitor now is Rex Chapman from the Charlotte Hornets. He's the leading scorer for Charlotte. He has a 39-inch vertical leap.
You know, I think it's very interesting, Rick and Bob. There's 2 different kind of dunkers. There's a 1-foot leaper, and there's guys that are 2-foot leapers. Dominique Wilkins is a 2-foot jumper. Rex Chapman normally does everything off 1 foot on the run, more like a high jumping style. So you're going to see a lot of different styles in this competition.
So the cumulative total from the 5 judges for Battle on his first dunk was 42.5. 50 perfect, of course. Ooh, Chapman tosses to himself for the 2-handed reverse jam.
Yeah, now you see, Bob, when you do something like that, you throw the ball in the air behind your back, you do something a little extra special, it makes it look like it might be a little bit more. But watch him again on the replay. Here he comes. Now a little flip from behind his back to the front. 2 hands over the head. Good timing. Nice toss. It just has a better look to it.
It looks smooth, didn't it? I mean, it was real creative, and that's a nice first dunk for Rex Chapman.
Remember now, each judge can give as many as 10 points per dunk for a total of maximum of 50. And the first one for Kenny Battle was 42.5. So Rex Chapman awaiting his score. Our next competitor will be Scottie Pippen. And Doug, you coach Scottie Pippen, and we know that he can really jam the ball on the break when he's in competition. And 45.5 the score for Rex Chapman. What about Scottie?
Well, you know, Scottie is a flyer. He can do it off 1 foot. He can take off 2. He's got the big long stride. You see it here. 1-foot takeoff. If I'm the Bulls, I'm worried about Scottie Pippen in this competition because he has a history of a bad shoulder, and he's hurt it going up trying to jam the basketball. And right now, if I'm coaching the Bulls, I'm holding my breath right now that he doesn't do something to that shoulder.
Scottie Pippen coming into his own in his 3rd season. He's averaging highs and scoring rebounds and assists.
Whoa, wait a second. Hey, he's measuring off the old run from the free throw line full court for his first dunk. Where is he going to go from there?
Scottie's not wasting any time. Michael
start from 92 feet away.
I told you, Scottie Pippen can. Guys, the guy's 6'9". He's got a look at his long arms. He can extend. This is a guy that you better watch in this competition.
Well, that's a good way to get off to a start in this one. I mean, doing the full run. He stepped inside the free throw line just a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, just like about an
2
inch
inches.
and crammed it in.
Oh, my. Oh, that's got to draw high scores. I mean, that's the kind of dunk that won the championship for Michael Jordan, as you see it again, right on the line, sailing and jamming. 6'9", Scottie Pippen awaiting his score from the judges. Battle had a 42.5, Chapman a 45.5.
You know, the interesting part is Michael Jordan sitting right over his right shoulder, and he's probably going to talk to Scottie about some things he can do in the competition.
Scottie gets 47-2. Scottie Pippen is the early leader, and next up is a former champion, the human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins, a late entry into this competition.
Now, you know Dominique is going to do a double pumper, and he's going to bring it down to his ankles and bring it back over and dunk it. So it's either going to be a 3-6 or 1-8, but the ball will be down by his ankles before he releases it, Rick.
He's changing balls as he gets ready for his first dunk. Dominique Wilkins.
You see, Dominique has such great vertical leap, but he also is an exceptional power dunker who does the creativity that you like to see in the dunker. He has all of the elements that you need.
See, he's a 2-foot takeoff guy too, Rick. He gets on and he gets into a 2-foot rhythm. You see him here with a hop. Look at him bring it down. Until you can slow that down, you don't realize all the places that ball's been. Look at this. Boom, his head is up around the rim. I would love to have been able to do that one time without it being off my daughter's trampoline.
Here it is again, Dominique Wilkins. It reminds me of the golfer who doesn't stand up over there and look at the ball. He just walked out here, changed balls, and then headed down in his first dunk, a 48.1 to lead the dunkers. Pippen had a 47.2, Chapman a 45.5, Battle a 42.5. Next up.
Yeah, I wonder what it's going to take to get a 50 in this competition.
Is Billy Thompson.
You know, I tell you what, guys, you see Michael Jordan over there, and he's talking with Scottie and Dominique. He's not in this competition, but I guarantee you his heart is racing right now. He is such a competitor. It's going to be really difficult for him to sit over and watch this.
Billy Thompson, remember him? He was one of the doctors of dunk for Louisville, and he's taking 2 basketballs.
That's creative. You got to do those kind of things. Get the crowd in it too. You talk about wingspan. He's got the wingspan of a condor.
Yes, he does. tell you, the big thing is he better get him some stickum, because his hands are going to be a little slick from his nerves, and he wants to hold on to the ball. Otherwise, one of them's going to squirt out on him.
Jerry West had arms like that. He was 6'3". We reached in the air, and he reached as high as I could reach.
Billy Thompson, his first dunk. This is the first round of the slam dunk competition. Oh, he missed one. Remember now, a player can replace a dunk. One dunk out of the two.
One dunk per round.
But see, you know what? He can say, really, I didn't miss because I still made one.
I just carried the other one with me.
The other one was just there for show.
Well, watch it again. This could have been a heck of a dunk. Look, at first with the left hand. That's the one he got the rim, but the second one was very nice. That first one goes in. He gets a high score.
He's going to replace it here. I guess he's going to go with it.
All right, he's going to get to go. Remember, you're going to replace one dunk.
Little game.